Alright, so we're here with Laura today, and it is actually the day before her birthday. That's why you get those beautiful flowers that are behind her and everything. And so, like I say, this is Laura, one of the ladies we visit. And Laura, if you could just kind of tell us where you were born. Have you lived here in Morley all your life?
Yes, I've lived in Morley all my life. I was born in Morley Maternity Home.
Hmm. And so that you're coming up on a pretty special birthday, right?
Yes, I am.
And so we've been having cake and things for you, and
Yes.
it's very nice.
Yes.
Um, let's see. So you live here in this house. How long have you lived here?
We came to live here in 1939
Oh wow.
from where I was born over Daisy Hill.
Oh,
We lived
right.
over Daisy Hill,
Yeah.
and then we came here in 1939. I came with my parents, of course,
Mhm.
and then when I met Raymond, we got married and we stayed on living here.
All right. And so how much of that time have you been worshiping with the church in Morley?
Well, I was taken as a baby,
Mhm.
and I've gone ever since.
Oh, very
Praise the
nice.
Lord.
Yeah. So what kept you coming back to Morley? I mean, what kept you going to church and things?
What kept me? Well, I just love to go. I love to go to Sunday school,
Mhm.
and following through, I was baptised when I was 17 into the Lord,
Yeah.
and it's been my life.
Oh, very good. Very good. What would you say is one of your favorite memories growing up?
Favourite memories? Well, you've so many really, haven't you? But I
Oh
had
yeah.
a lovely grandma and grandpa
Mhm.
on my father's side, and a lovely grandpa and grandma on my mother's side. So those were lovely days because they used to spoil me.
Isn't that what all grandparents are supposed to
Yes,
do?
it is indeed.
Oh
Yes.
yes. Do you have any favorite memories from growing up in church?
Well, lots really. We used to have some lovely meetings, and we still do. And having visitors coming to us from our other churches, you know, all over the country.
Yeah.
Always nice to meet new people.
Yeah. And then what would you say if you were to speak to someone who maybe didn't go to church or hadn't been coming in a while, what would be the thing that you would tell them is most important about church?
Well, now, the first thing is that I think it's a good thing to be there, to share in the community and the rest of the brethren and sisters in the church,
Mm.
to be together to worship the Lord.
Yeah.
Each job I had, I thoroughly enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I started work when I was 14 at a shop in Leeds called Lily's, and they were an ironmonger's, and I was there for a whole year and I loved it. And then a friend of mine told me that there was a job going in Morley Library. Why didn't I apply? I said, well, I've no qualifications, but I applied and I got the job.
Oh.
And I stayed there for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had another friend who lived further along this road where I live, and she said they wanted a telephonist at the firm where she worked. Why don't I go for an interview? So I went for an interview and I got the job, and I worked for them for 31 years.
Oh yeah.
And when I left, gave me the most beautiful crystal bars,
Oh.
and written around the top it says, many thanks for 31 years of business friendship.
Oh, that's very
So
nice.
that's a lovely memory.
Oh yes. I guess last thing that I'll ask you is just how did you meet your husband?
He worked in Morley Town Hall in the town clerk's office,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to see him walking up and down the road when I was going home for my lunch. And one day we started to chat, and from there our friendship developed,
Oh, very nice.
and we got together
Mm-hmm.
and we got married eventually.
Well, thank you, Laura. I appreciate you sharing a few of the stories with us.